Thank you for being here this evening, and I sincerely thank the chambers from both Saugeen Shores and Kincardine. I really like this format. I like the ebb and flow and the interaction with the audience, and thank you for your participation as well, because when we have this type of conversation, we all can learn from it. And I want to share with you that it's only 15 days, ladies and gentlemen, 15 days until the election, but I suggest to you, and I'm confident in saying, the message is now clear and it's unmistakable. At the doorstep, on the phones, at events, in emails, and on social media, I'm hearing from across the province that people are ready for change. It's definitely not more, I'll rephrase that, it's definitely not time for more of the same. People want change in terms of strong leadership, and they want change to ensure that the debt and deficit are properly addressed. You know, a wise person once said, when times are good, you should be paying down a little bit on the debt. But over the last 15 years, it's doubled, and that is not healthy. It's not healthy for us, our children, or our grandchildren. Ladies and gentlemen, the last 15 years of mismanagement has left this province choking in debt. And the NDP tell us, if they have their way, they'll tax more and spend more. And quite frankly, we can't afford that. Enough is enough. So the facts are clear. You deserve better. Our kids deserve better. I would love for Deidre to come home. And our grandchildren deserve better. On June 7th, I ask for your vote. It will be a vote for change. It will be a vote for a better, stronger Ontario. And a vote for Lisa Thompson will be a vote for growth, and it will be a plan that everyone can believe in. Ladies and gentlemen, in exchange for that, I promise you, I will continue to work very hard every day, because Huron-Bruce matters. Thank you for being here this evening.
Thank you, Lisa Thompson. From the Libertarian Party, Ron Stevens.
I want to really thank this crowd, and I really want to thank the people that put this on. This is by far, it was, when I ran 11 years ago, it was the best forum in the whole election. The questions are vetted, like they are everywhere else we go. This was excellent. As far as the Conservative package goes, I just give this some thought. Now, I did go to a meeting, I got a couple minutes here, I did go to a meeting, I don't know, 6-7 years ago, after they fly our town with Islam as the religion of peace. And I went to a meeting that was put on in Kincardine Library. I was the only one that showed up, which was fine because I had 2 hours to talk to these people. And what they are convinced of is that Islam will be the religion, and Sharia will be the law. And this is what's coming down the pipe at you with this immigration nonsense. If you go look at the universal human rights, which everybody's heard of, there are 2 other human rights. One is the indigenous rights, and one is the Islamic rights. And you do a little research, you'll find the papers now that has been decided that the human rights will be based on Islamic rights because it is not a separation of church and state. And they claim it to be the best fit. So I want you people to think real hard in this election, okay? There's a lot of stuff going to come down the pipe back at us. And it's a lot more important than this one's school. Thank you.
Thank you, Ron Stevens, Libertarian. Liberal candidate, Don Matheson.
Before I begin, I also would like to thank everybody for being here tonight. It's important to see democracy at its finest when people are involved. A special thank you goes out to the Saugeen Shores and Kincardine Chambers of Commerce, and of course to the Canadian Federation of University Women. You ladies do a lot of work. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. In just under 2 weeks, you'll have to decide which political platform is best for Huron-Bruce and for the province. Beware of political parties that promise to lower gas taxes, to lower taxes, energy costs. That would create higher deficits and would also require cuts to social programs and local infrastructure projects. We've been there before in the Mike Harris and the Bob Ray eras, and it was devastating for the province and for Huron-Bruce. I know that Bruce Power is the most important driver for the economy in this part of Bruce County. In fact, the Bruce has a major economic impact across Huron-Bruce. Small businesses, developers, restaurants, local contractors, healthcare workers, and most employees in the education sector rely on Bruce Power for their livelihood. Completing the full refurbishment project put in place by the Liberal government is essential to our long-term prosperity. Think of the potential benefits from 22,000 jobs this project will create. I also know that the PCs are not committed to the project. Maybe 20 more years, according to the leader. What does that mean? Furthermore, the NDP will not automatically renew the contracts with private electricity producers such as Bruce Power. If imported electricity from Manitoba and Quebec will reduce electricity bills for consumers, so be it. The NDP are willing to export their jobs to other provinces. The role of government is to look after the people, all people. Everyone deserves to be cared for. A government must have a plan. We have a plan, one that builds on our successful record. We believe in care before cuts. I am no different than any other voter in this province. Your dreams are my dreams. Your goals are my goals, and your fears are my fears. If you're concerned about the future of our community along the lakeshore if Bruce Power is not completely rebuilt, vote for Don Matheson. Your future and your children's future depend on the future of Bruce Power. We need another 45 to 50 years at the Bruce. On June 7th, vote for care, not cuts. Vote for the Bruce. Vote for Don Matheson. Rural is relevant. Thank you.
Thank you, John Matheson, Liberal candidate. Now NDP candidate Jan Johnstone.
I'd like to thank, of course, Saugeen Shores Chamber, the Kincardine Chamber, and the University Women's for putting on this debate. I'd also like to thank the moderator, John, and of course the media and timekeepers who all came out tonight, and of course the audience and the people who are from Huron-Bruce coming to hear the things that we have to say. It's been nearly 2 decades from the moment the Conservatives tried to privatize Hydro One to the Liberals finishing the sell-off. During those years, we've seen scandals over the gas plants, Orange Year ambulance, cash for access to ministers, the Sudbury by-election, and PC membership lists, nominations and finances, and now the 407 data theft and tainted candidates. Ontarians and people of Huron-Bruce deserve so much better. They deserve politicians and leaders who will behave with integrity and transparency. It's time for something completely different. Andrew Horvath and the NDP will bring change for the better. You don't have to choose between bad and worse. It's time for something completely different. It's time for hope and for change for the better. I hope I can count on your support on June 7th to bring change for the people of Huron-Bruce, to be an advocate and a complete advocate for Bruce Energy, and I'm honored and humbled. Thank you for your support.
Thank you, Jen.